The New Deal Creative Arts Center is a nonprofit arts organization. We celebrate all of the arts, specifically performing, visual, and literary arts. I wanted to create a place like New Deal to give a home for artists of all ages, abilities, and backgrounds. New Deal is really inspired from something I really would have loved to have growing up, a place to go, a place to explore the arts. So it's something I wanted to bring to the community I grew up in, and hopefully the youth of the community can find a home in the arts here.
What I love about New Deal is the fact that anytime I come into this room, I know that some sort of creativity has happened here, whether it be children or adults. I enjoy walking in on rehearsals and seeing the action happen.
We named ourselves the New Deal Creative Arts Center as a tribute to a time in history where the government extensively supported the arts. During the Great Depression, many artists were jobless and searching for work, and the New Deal program created jobs for visual artists, performing artists, and we just wanted to kind of give a nod to that time in history, as well as pay tribute to our hometown hero here in Hyde Park, Franklin Delano Roosevelt. As we got ready to open the New Deal Creative Arts Center and we were getting ready for our first workshop, I remember I was very nervous and excited. During the whole workshop period, we brought this wonderful group of youth into New Deal, and we were able to expose them to all sorts of arts, visual and literary, and of course performing arts. And everyone really enjoyed the time we had together, and it was the first time it clicked in my head that this could be something special, and I was really excited to be a part of it. When we really began to understand what COVID was and what it meant, we really followed suit and we closed.
It was sad not to be around the kids and adults, doing something different than my daily work.
This place, when we have our classes going, is so loud. And I did come by New Deal for something at the time, and it was so quiet in here during that time, and it was a really sad quiet, and I missed the noise, and I missed the kids sitting on my desk and hanging around and chit-chatting and working right here in the studio. So it was really heartbreaking.
It was a long time before we actually came back into the studio. And once we did, that feeling of being amazed at what happens in this studio came back. So it's like it never went away.
We did do some great work with theater. We were able to have a live production of The Great Gatsby.
The interaction with the actors on that show was pretty amazing, and I still have some nice friendships.
We did a lot of online readings and things along those lines, so we didn't get to do as many productions as we hoped for in 2020, but it was still a great year for us nonetheless.
When we realized last year that we couldn't perform indoors, a lot of other companies went and they performed outdoors. We really didn't have a space to do that. So we made it, we built it.
And now that we had this great outdoor space that we could rehearse and perform safely, we have done quite a few shows already. Our first one was The Addams Family, which we did with the youth of New Deal. Following that, we did an adult production of One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Then we presented the regional premiere of the Broadway smash hit Something Rotten. Coming up is an original work called Tough Love by Luisa Velarde. And this is an interesting piece for me to participate in because I have been a part of it since its beginning.
It's been in development for over 2 years, so to see it on its feet finally is such a beautiful thing.
New Deal is a much needed hearth of artistic experience in, I think, a much needed area.
Scrappy, impressive, kind-hearted.
They support artists who can't always afford to participate so that they can help nurture creativity in everyone.
I am most happy when I'm here working with children, working with adults.
New Deal is a place to come and do what you want to do. And you can pick and choose anything.